So today we're going to finish up the equations of parallel and perpendicular lines lesson. It's going to be just perpendicular lines today. So we're on page 45. It's 4.5. I like how that worked out, 45 and 4.5. That's never worked out before. Anyway, 4.5, equations of parallel and perpendicular lines. And today we're specifically going to do perpendicular. Which means you'll be able to finish up the homework because the other 8 were about perpendicular lines. Okay, so let's talk about the relationship of perpendicular lines. So perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slope. We're going to talk about what that means, obviously. We kind of talked about that some when we were doing reflections and we needed to reflect. We talked about doing opposite reciprocal slope. Okay. In your book or in other things, it will say they have the products of their slope is -1. Okay, so sometimes you'll see that as a proof. It'll say, show that the products of their slope is -1. That's the same as opposite reciprocal, but if you multiply their slopes together like 1/3 times -3, those are opposite reciprocal slopes, is -1, okay? All right, so we're going to number this one number 5. We're using the slope-intercept form and stuff that we had over here yesterday. Okay, so number 5. The instructions are still the same. Write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form. And it's going to be the line perpendicular to y equals 4x minus 2. That passes through the point 3, -1. Okay. So in this one, we can't just box in the slope here. The slope of this line is 4, but the slope of our new line is going to be the opposite and the reciprocal. 4 is positive, so the opposite of that is negative. 4 is the same as 4 over 1, or 4 divided by 1. The reciprocal of that is 1/4. And then we're going to use the point 3, -1, x1, y1. Those are the values we need, the slope and the point. So now we're going to do what we did earlier. Y minus y1, so it's already negative, so we're going to put +1, equals -1/4 times x minus 3. We're going to distribute y plus 1 equals -1/4 x plus 3/4. We're going to subtract 1. If you don't know what to do there, subtracting 1 is the same as 4 divided by 4. 3 minus 4 is 1, so that's -1/4. And bring down everything else. Yes, I do want you to leave it in all fractions for now. Okay, let's do number 6. Like yesterday, I'm not going to say pause after every one, but I would pause it and try to work some of them on your own. Number 6. The line perpendicular to y equals -2/5 x plus 12. That passes through -6, -8. Okay. The slope. The opposite of the negative is positive, so this is positive slope. 2/5, the reciprocal is 5/2. And then I have the point -6, -8. And that's what we're using to write the equation of the line. Y plus 8, because it's already negative, equals 5/2 x plus 6. Okay, bring down y plus 8. We get 5/2 x. Distribute 5 times 6 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Okay, subtract 8. Now our final answer is y equals 5/2 x plus 7. Number 7. The line perpendicular to y equals -4x that passes through the origin. Okay, so our slope is the first thing we need to find. This is currently negative, so our slope is going to be positive. 4/1 is what this is the same as, so the reciprocal is 1/4. The point we are looking at is the origin. The origin is 0, 0. Okay, we're going to set it up. Y minus 0 equals 1/4 times x minus 0. This one's going to be real quick. Here's why. Anything minus 0 is just itself. 1/4 times x is 1/4 x. And 1/4 times 0 is 0. So that one we don't have to do a lot to. Going through the origin makes it easier for us. Okay, last one we're going to do, number 8. The line perpendicular to 6x plus 3y equals 9. That passes through two, 2. All right, I have the same problem that I had on number 4. This is not in slope-intercept form, so I have no idea what the slope is, which means I'm going to have to solve for y before. So I'm going to rewrite this. 6x plus 3y equals 9, and I'm going to solve for y. So I'm going to subtract 6x to do that. 3y equals negative 6x plus 9. Divide by 3. Y equals negative 2x plus 3. Now, I drew a line here. Here's why. Before we were able to just pick this out, remember, it's perpendicular. We cannot just pick out this slope and say the slope is negative 2. No, it's not. It's the opposite reciprocal. The slope, this is negative. The opposite is positive. The reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. And the point is 2, 2. Now we're going to do exactly what we've been doing. Y minus 2 equals 1/2 times x minus 2. And distribute. Y minus 2 equals 1/2 x minus 1. Add 2. Y equals 1/2 x plus 1. Okay, so you need to finish the other half of the sheet from yesterday, or the other side. It's kind of front and back or 2 pages, depending on how you look at it. Let me know if you need help. You have a 20-day assessment tomorrow.